Okay, people. So I was in the mood for something lightweight, something fun. You know what I mean? So I decided to check out Mother of the Bride. I feel I feel I was having a lapse. I don't know if it's old age. I don't know if I've you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why I do it to myself, but I did. I watched it, people. Mother of the Bride, directed by Mark Walters, written by Robin Bernheim. The film is produced by Brad Crevy, Crevoy, executive produced by Oliver Ackerman, Vince Balzano, Robin Bernheim, Gallon Fletcher, Amanda Phillips, Brooke Shields, and Jimmy Townsend. Caroline Who took care of the music, Ed Wu, cinematography, Travis Sittard edits the piece, Chelsea Ellis Bluch, Marisol Roncalli, and Tia Tongba were all down with the casting. Helen Olone, production design. Siranat Ratchasanti, art direction. Hair, makeup. We have got Natalie Fox, Trisha Hine, Rachinada Mongdi, Heather Pitchford, Freddie Stoppler, Siwakan Sukorkam, and Jakapan Womgosu. Our cast. Right. Well, we have got Emma, played by Miranda Cosgrove, and her fiance Sean Teale, RJ, played by Sean Teale. Right. Emma's mum is Lana, played by Brooke Shields. Um, Her best friend is Janice, played by Rachel Harris. Then there is Will, who's RJ's dad, right? Will is played by Benjamin Bratt. Will has got his brother Scott, played by Wilson Cruz, and Scott is married to Clay, who's played by Michael McDonald. We've got Kamala, who's played by Tasmin Rock. She is the wedding coordinator. We have got Harley, played by Dalip Sundi, who is the concierge of the hotel, right? There is not Clay, Lucas, played by Chad Michael Murray, who is a doctor staying at the hotel. Who else do we have? The Pastor Harriet, played by Sajak Bunfankit. There's Katrina, played by Sue Swallow, who is Will's PA. Yeah, I mean, that's the main group of people, really. You know what I mean? Then the gist of the story. So Lana's daughter Emma returns from London and announces that she's getting married next month. Things become more complicated when Lana learns that the man who stole Emma's heart is the son of the man who broke hers years ago. So yes, this is the nature of the film. Yeah, I don't know what to say, because when you look at that cast, it's a good cast, right? They're seasoned vets here. These motherfuckers have been in the game for a while. They've done it all. Been on big shows, big films, right? Everyone involved, writer, director, all of them peoples. And we still get this. We still get this. Which now listen. What to say? What to say? Right? I don't want to be here ripping things apart. I don't. Because, time went into it, but it's a paper thin, you know, plot. Like the stories, it's nothing. Right. And you think, how much money did it cost to take this film from the US to London to Thailand? Right now, they didn't necessarily shoot it like in England, right? You can get external shots anywhere. You know what I mean? You make things up to look like, so maybe they didn't shoot in England, right? But they probably shot in the States and they did go to Thailand, I'm imagining. Um, how much? How much was that? Because this didn't have to happen in Thailand. This could have fucking happened anywhere, right? Like the reason to take it to Thailand makes no sense, right? So Lana's daughter Emma, she has recently finished her degree, and she's been interning for a company. Now she tells her mum, that the company she's interning in decided to put a load of money behind her Instagram page, right? That's the thing. Now, but what was said is, so I had this thing, but I didn't do anything with it while at uni. And yeah, so I was wondering whether to restart it. And RJ said, "Oh, I should approach the company." Now, you've got something that you haven't touched for years. Haven't touched for years. And the company's gonna go and throw. I think it was like 6 figures, something. It was big money behind this thing. Why would they do that? Right? It makes no sense. No one's gonna do that. If it was something that you've been building, you're working on, you're putting fresh shit out all the time, maybe, but even still, they're not putting all that money behind it, right? They'll do a little sponsor, see how it goes, and go from there. But to go all in from the giddy, no, it's not happening. Right. And the idea itself is just like, but what is it? You didn't even say. It's like they think, oh, social media is big, right? Influencers are big. Let's use these words. We'll throw these words out there, and then that fleshes out that person, right? There's no substance here, right? So, this company, they're putting all this money behind her company, and then they're gonna pay for her wedding. Why? Right? She's someone that hasn't been visible on social media for time. And you're then going to go, oh, because people will want to see you get married. Why would they want to see? Why? Why do they want to see her get married? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not live streaming anyone's marriage that I don't fucking know. And if I know you, I'm probably at your wedding, right? It's just like, yeah, it's baffling. And right, okay, so they're paying for the wedding. Why does it have to be next month? Right? There's all of these things which don't get answered and make no sense whatsoever. You know what I mean? So we have this wedding taking place in Thailand. So everyone flies out. And it just so happens, that RJ's dad was going out with Lana back in the day. and they fell out of touch. And then the reasons for being, oh, you changed your number and it's just like you could still track someone down, right? And she runs a big company. She's doing all of, so you're saying that no one knew who, because other people in the hotel knew who she was. So it's just like, oh, so we're saying she's not in the news, not on TV, not being published, nothing like that, right? It's just like you could find that person if you really wanted. So the rationale to be like, oh, I didn't know how to find, it's like, yeah, whatever. Right? We have other parts of this story where, there's phone calls, but it's just like, I'm not taking that. And it's just like, you would just say who's on the phone, right? There's no reason not to say, oh, that's blah, blah, blah. Right? There's always this weird secrecy where there's no need to be any secrecy. Like, it's insane. And then you've got situations like, there's Emma, right? Going, it's like going, oh, your dad likes peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter. So I'm afraid you might suddenly go, you like peanut butter. Like that. What are you saying? Like, this is fucking stupid. We have other things thrown out, right? When we meet Lana, she's on the phone, right? Talking to someone, like running her gums to try and continue getting sponsorship. That's how we meet her, right? But then later in the film, where we get this whole, oh, you're selfish, you're this, and then it's a 180 of like, you always put everyone else before you, and blah blah. It was just like, wait, we've seen no evidence of any of this, right? They don't build up the characters, right? They throw things out there to you without anything behind it, right? It's card houses on sand. That's what this is. It's baffling. It's baffling, right? If they just put together a great story, right? Or just a solid story, three-dimensional characters, right? A plot that holds up in the wind, right? Then you've got a film. Like, look, I might not like the film, but you can at least look at it and go, yeah, no, that's solid, right? All the components work. It's not for me, but yeah, who cares? It's a solid film, right? This, it's just not. They're all the things that come up with the wedding. It's stuff that you're just like, what? I mean, what's happening here? He's like, the mum's getting upset because her daughter's getting married. I mean, everyone, cries at weddings. Like, parents cry at weddings, and all of this is just, you're not stopping the wedding. Be like, are you okay? Are you? Oh my god, what's happened? Like, no one's doing that because it's just like, you know what I mean? Obviously, they're crying. Make sure they got tissues. Shut the fuck up. Let's go. Oh, it's an odd fucking film. I mean, it's not an odd film. It's just a bad film. To be honest, it's a bad film. Well, for me, it was a bad film, right? For you, right? You might love it. I mean, anyone that likes, just all of these, rom-coms that they constantly flooding the gates with, so if you like things like Upgraded, right? We've got Players. What other ridiculous comedies have we had? Musica. Ugh. Just any of these, right? If you enjoyed any of those films, I believe you will enjoy Jesus Christ, my Mother of the Bride. Oh, my mind just went completely blank. I tried to, just hide it, right? The idea of you, if you like that, you know what I mean? if you enjoyed, I mean, again, just any of these things, right? Any of these things, if they're for you, the what was that ridiculous bloody marriage film that we looked at? How to Date Billy Walsh, right? Just any of these films because they don't depict love. That's the thing with these. They don't depict love because you have people that don't trust each other. Right? There's always that bit of like, I'm not sure because this, and you're just like, wait, what are you talking about? If you love that person, that's not a concern, right? Because you're growing, you're evolving together. You know what I mean? It's they're not about love, and it's a crazy thing that they keep on getting churned out again and again and again and again. Why? Why? You think the people making it, do you understand what love is? Do you understand what a good relationship is? I wonder, right? I wonder. But you know what I mean? I should get off my soapbox, people. Look, if you like a rom-com, all power to you. All power to you. And when I say do you like a rom-com, it's a type of rom-com, isn't it? Like puppy love. You know what I mean? Just those ones. An Irish Wish, If you like that kind of rom-com, no judgment. I mean, there is judgment. I will judge you, but not in a bad way. I mean, you know, people. Like, look, I just, won't ask you for film recs. That's it. Everything else, we're golden. We're golden. But if you like those films, then yes, you may enjoy Mother of the Bride, which is now showing on Netflix. Oh, can I just point one thing out, right? With a film like this, there's always those scenes where everyone jumps in the water. They never take into account like electronics. Everyone's got their phone in their pocket. So things like that, could get fucked up. But people are still jumping in water. No one's doing that shit. No one's just going, oh, they're in the water. I'm going to jump in too. Yeah. Like it's stupid. It's so, and you have these people being like, oh, I love this person. It's just like, why? Why? Like we didn't show any reason, right? Any reason at all why Lucas may like Lana. Didn't show it. We didn't show any reason why Janice likes Clay or Clay likes Janice. We showed nothing about these things. We show nothing why Emma and RJ are in love. Right? It's so fucking surface level. It's insane. It's insane. Anyway, people, yeah, I'm out. I'm done. I'm done talking about this. Mother of the Bride. It's on Netflix. Enjoy if you like.